Audi is bringing the all-new 2019 A7 four-door coupe to the Detroit Auto Show to make its public debut on US soil. The second generation of the Audi A7 is heavily inspired by the design of the Prologue concept, featuring sculpted lines and large uninterrupted surfaces, as well as a sloping roofline. Despite the latter, Audi claims that the new A7 offers more space and comfort for rear passengers than the outgoing model, with more room for both their heads and legs. The new design language is also present in the cabin, with the dashboard featuring the latest MMI infotainment system that debuted with the A8, replacing all the traditional buttons and controls with a pair of large, high-definition touchscreen displays. Together with the Audi virtual cockpit, the interior of the new A7 wants to be one of the most high-tech cabins currently in the market. Audi still hasn't shared anything about the powertrains of the new US-spec A7, but we know that the new four-door coupe will come with the turbocharged 355 HP 3.0-liter TFSI V6 paired to a 7-speed S-tronic dual-clutch gearbox and a quattro all-wheel drive system. More powertrains will be available at the future, including plug-in hybrid versions. Expect to hear more from the 2019 Audi A7 once the Detroit Auto Show opens its gates in 3 days. While crossovers and SUVs are dominating the market, Toyota isn't ready to put its traditional saloons to rest, with the brand unveiling the 5th-generation Avalon at the 2018 Detroit Auto Show. Underpinned by the TNGA architecture, the large Toyota sedan is now longer, wider, and lower than before, at 196 in, 4,978 mm, long, 72.8 in, 1,849 mm, wide, 56.5 in, 1,435 mm, tall, with a 113 in, 2,870 mm, long wheelbase. It features new and more premium styling, with the most eye-catching part being the massive razor blade-like, and mustache-shaped, grille that brings to mind Lexus and which is flanked by slim headlights. The Avalon's design also incorporates a more muscular profile, and a redesigned rear end, with new taillights connected by a prominent strip. Inside, the big news is Toyota's Entune 3.0 infotainment system that dominates the central console and provides access to connected services, Wi-Fi hotspot, and sound system, among others. Audiophiles can go ahead and get the optional JBL 7.1 channel system, which boasts 1,200-watt Qi wireless mobile device charger, Toyota Remote Connect with smartwatch, Amazon Alexa connectivity, Apple CarPlay, are also part of the offerings, along with up to 5 USB ports and a selection of wood and leather trims. What's absent is Android Auto support, which is weird given the percentage that Android holds on the smartphone market. There's a new 7-inch display in the instrument cluster as well, which allows the driver to see the vehicle information, safety settings, navigation, and other functions, while the addition of a 10-inch head-up display, said to be the largest in the segment, should earn extra points for the car. Powering the 2019 Toyota Avalon are 2 engines, an upgraded version of the 3.5-liter V6, with an 8-speed automatic gearbox, and a 2.5-liter 4-cylinder hybrid, with a 650-volt electric motor and CVT. No power figures have been released yet, but these appear to be very similar to the units that power the Camry, and in the latter, the V6 makes 301 HP, 305 PS, and 267 lb-ft, 362 Nm, of torque, whereas the smaller one is rated at 203 HP, 206 PS, and 184 lb-ft, 249 nanometers of torque. Other changes made to the new Avalon include the active variable suspension with adaptive damping, shock absorbers at each corner with solenoid control valves for independent wheel control, front and rear G sensors, and a multi-link setup at the rear. Drivers will get to choose between one of 3 driving modes on all trim levels: Eco, Normal, and Sport, while those who sit behind the wheel of the touring grades will get a 4th one, called Sport Plus. Elsewhere, the 2019 Toyota Avalon benefits from active noise control, engine sound enhancement, a new exhaust system, and intake sound generator. A suite of safety systems equip the car, including the standard Toyota Safety Sense P, which offers pre-collision system with pedestrian detection, full-speed range dynamic radar cruise control, lane departure alert with steering assist, and automatic high beams. Other driving assistance features available are the blind spot monitor with rear cross traffic alert, back guide monitor, panoramic view monitor with alert, and intelligence clearance sonar with rear cross traffic braking system. The automaker recently launched a series of renderings that previewed the 2019 Forte, although while the new car does slightly resemble the Stinger, it doesn't quite look as dynamic as it did in those images. Still, the all-new Kia Forte is set to offer higher levels of comfort than its predecessor, with visual enhancements inside and out, as well as improved fuel efficiency and modern advanced driver assistance technologies. The compact sedan segment is highly competitive, but with all the improvements the new Forte brings to market for the 2019 model year, it is more than prepared to take on the toughest the segment has to offer, said Kia US VP Orth Hedrick. As one of our top-selling models, the all-new Forte follows some large footsteps, but enhancements in styling, packaging, and content make it even more attractive to drivers seeking a compact sedan that can accommodate their versatile lifestyle. On the styling department, you'll notice that the 2019 Forte features a long hood and short deck, resulting in a fastback-like shape, similar to the Stinger. Kia also moved the cowl point back by 5 inches, creating a more dynamic stance for the new model. The headlights don't actually resemble those found on the Stinger, while the LED tail lights kind of look like those on the Sportage crossover, thanks to their overall shape and the horizontal trim piece. Since the Forte's overall length was increased by March 2 inches, 81 centimeters, to 182.7 inches, 4,640 millimeters, overall legroom and additional trunk space also grew. Meanwhile, Kia increased the height by nearly half an inch, 12.7 millimeters, to 56.7 inches, 1,440 millimeters, while width expanded to 70.8 inches, 1,798 millimeters. Inside, the Stinger-inspired dashboard features circular vents, an 8-color touchscreen, soft touch points, and a horizontal theme with clear lines and minimal buttons. The new Forte comes standard with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and can also read your SMS text messages aloud through Bluetooth. Another useful feature is the available wireless charging tray, compatible with certain Android devices as well as the Apple iPhone 8 and iPhone X. What Kia calls a surprising feature in this segment is the new Forte's 320-watt Harman Kardon premium sound system, with its unique speaker hole pattern on the door panels and throughout the cabin. As for active safety tech, in addition to blind spot collision warning and lane keeping assist, the all-new Forte comes with forward collision avoidance assist and smart cruise control. Power comes from a second-generation 2.0-liter 4-cylinder engine, boasting Atkinson cycle technology and a cooled EGR system, both designed to boost fuel efficiency. The new unit can be paired to either a 6-speed manual or Kia's new intelligent variable transmission, IVT. While power and torque remains the same as on the 2018 Forte, meaning 147 HP and 132 lb-ft, the new model is estimated to return up to 35 mpg, 6.7 L/100 km, combined, a 3 mpg improvement over the current car. The Volkswagen Jetta is one of the automaker's most successful vehicles in the brand's lineup, and the new one carries a rap sheet that's better in every single way. The 2019 Jetta made its debut today at the Detroit Auto Show, and the vehicle sports some upgrades that should increase its popularity. The 7th generation of the Jetta now sits on VW's modular transverse matrix, MQB, platform, which gives the sedan better everything, claims the automaker: more interior space, better fuel efficiency figures, the ability to wear a more modern design, and the opportunity to tack on more high-tech features. On the outside, the 2019 Jetta sports a look that's not as mundane as the previous model, but it's not radically different. A new enlarged grille dominates the front fascia that's flanked by C-shaped LED headlights. The creased hood is also a nice touch at the front. Along the side, the sloped roof gives the sedan a coupe-like silhouette. Again, it's nothing crazy, while the changes to the rear end are much more minor: new tail lights, exhaust outlets, and a chiseled rear fascia. Moving to the MQB platform has given the Jetta new dimensions, as well. It's longer, wider, and taller than before. The front overhang is shorter, while the overhang at the back has grown, which one would expect would allow the sedan to carry more stuff, but cargo capacity remains the same. The growth in overall size, though, has allowed Volkswagen to create a more spacious cabin, which has also been redesigned. The Jetta's cabin has gone from clinical to more upscale thanks to higher quality materials, 10-color ambient lighting that wraps around the interior, and funky trapezoidal design pieces, like the vents. The redesigned center stack now features a larger screen. Exact dimensions haven't been released yet, that's angled towards the driver and perched higher up on the dash. VW's new, highly configurable digital cockpit replaces the sedan's regular instrument cluster on high-end trims. Despite the coupe-like roofline, VW claims the Jetta offers more room on the inside. Headroom, knee room, and shoulder room have all increased from the previous model. In addition to the more spacious interior, the Jetta's list of safety features has grown too. Things like autonomous emergency braking, forward collision warning, adaptive cruise control, blind spot monitoring with rear traffic alert, and a lane keeping system are all available. While the Jetta sports a new look and a classier interior, the engine under the creased hood goes unchanged. Power for the sedan comes from a 1.4-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine that produces 148 horsepower and 184 pound-feet of torque. The old sedan's 6-speed automatic gearbox has been ditched in favor of an 8-speed automatic transmission. A 6-speed manual transmission is standard. In spite of all the changes, the Jetta's price tag has decreased, though not substantially. The 2019 Jetta, which will go on sale in the United States in the second quarter of the year, will start at $18,545 before destination. That's $100 less than the outgoing model. The vehicle will be available in 6 different trims when it goes on sale: S, SE, Cell Premium, and R-Line. We don't get the Toyota HiLux in America, but if there's one thing we know about it, it's that it's one tough truck. As it so happens, Toyota has now rolled out some even tougher looking versions of it down under. The updated range for Australia's best-selling vehicle includes the HiLux Rogue, HiLux Rugged, and HiLux Rugged X. Pictured in silver, the Rogue, which apparently suffers no clash with the Nissan crossover of the same name, wears a new front bumper, fog lights, hexagonal upper grille, sports bar, and black wheels. The Rugged model, in white, features a revised front-end design with a steel bull bar, as well as a sports bar, snorkel, and special graphics. As for the Rugged X, pictured above in orange, it takes things even further with a high-tensile alloy scuff plate, winch-compatible bull bar, black honeycomb grille, tow hooks, and rock rails. HiLux buyers increasingly demand additional features. In fact, they spend more on accessories than any other vehicle in our range, said Toyota Australia's sales and marketing chief Sean Hanley. These new vehicles will enable them to make a statement with advanced toughness, added capability, practical comfort, first-class safety, and the inbuilt strength that makes HiLux the indisputable No. 1.